it made the loudest fucking noise. And go figure, my parents woke up. I think somebody's breaking in the house.
No.
Kids just laying on the window,
Hashtag.
looking out there. I'm like, no, there's nobody here. Shut up.
Hashtag difference between raising daughters and raising sons.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because I would beat Emery the fuck up.
They would be more mad if I popped the screen off the window.
Yeah. Our friend's parents drilled his into the brick.
Really?
Listen,
Yeah, I forgot caught sneaking out.
my parents didn't care if my boyfriend that was 5 years older than me showed up at my house in the middle of the night. But what they cared is that I got in the back seat of a car with someone that was a drunk driver.
Well, of course.
Yeah. Well,
Of course, right? And so
that was the one time that I didn't get grounded.
Right. I look back at it now and I say, thank God that we got pulled over. I got grounded. Like, I mean, I'm gonna put no, I did not.
Yes,
I'm gonna put in
did.
quotations, I got grounded because it was summer and my parents were gone at work.
Still got
and
out.
we hung out all day long.
You're like, I have to sneak back
And I'm
down
like,
to my
I
house.
have to be back home by 4 o'clock when my dad gets home from work. But from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m., it was free reign.
Every time we got caught doing something, I feel like I got smarter. It's like, okay, that's how I got.
Yeah.
I got it this time.
Yeah, I got it this time.
Got it.
No, listen,
Well,
every
that's
time
a
I got caught,
Her dad would just say, oh, that was one of your other friends' faults.
Listen, here's the deal: is
My
I
little girl
stupid
does
shit,
no
right?
wrong.
Me and
okay,
him-
at that time, yes.
Hey, me and
Because
him.
I got straight A's.
Hold on. Me and him were mischievous, okay? Y'all were just fucking bad.
No.
Yes, that's what it
Yes,
was.
we were.
And that's
Yes,
the difference
we
between
were.
guys and girls.
Don't even.
Don't
Yes.
put
Oh,
You're not-
into this.
No, listen.
No,
I'm not
Maroon was
perfect.
bad.
Yes.
Maroon was bad.
I wasn't
bad
perfect. But I wasn't bad.
We
No,
did
I was
then,
bad
we still
with
do
you.
now.
Yes.
I was bad.
Yeah,
with you
like
because
stupid
I
shit,
could've
yeah.
said no.
We were never out doing anything bad.
Yeah.
But
But
that y'all
listen.
weren't either, but
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Don't
hold on,
think
wait a minute,
about-
hold on,
yes,
hold on. I'm
we
gonna jump
were.
in here.
Only
I'm
thing
gonna
about-
jump in here.
girls, you gotta worry about girls for their safety.
Hold on,
Yes.
hold on. So where does reindeer
I
humping
mean,
come
we're
into
good,
play?
right?
Oh, see, that's mischievous shit.
That's mischievous, right?
Yeah.
What's that?
The reindeer humping.
We used to
We never played
like
that?
around Christmas time. The
What?
people would
Can
have
you
the
ex-
reindeers
hold on,
out.
okay, so
and we
let's
would take the
explain this.
reindeers, like Santa's
I
reindeers,
need-
and
Hold on,
make
wait,
them
wait,
go
start
hump
over.
each
Hold on,
other.
start over.
We didn't hump reindeers.
Reindeer humping.
Because
Reindeer
we're
humping.
females.
Tuna.
Yeah.
Explain
Okay.
reindeer humping.
You were humping boyfriends.
Reindeer boyfriends.
That makes it way better.
Tuna, can you please explain reindeer humping?
Well, I mean, no, I can't. The fucking National Geographic can definitely help you out with
I
that.
have ruined
What
thousands
did you
of dollars
guys
of
do?
Christmas there.
Yes.
What
You're
Christmas
gonna,
did
you're
you
gonna
do?
make children Google
So
reindeer
there was this
humping.
one time that I took.
This one time at bank
Nobody
camp.
cares about how bad you were. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So we
you're
still haven't
right.
explained reindeer humping.
Yeah, you
Stack
really
reindeer
explained
hump.
it.
We need to explain reindeer humping, please.
Yeah,
The
can
ornamental
you?
reindeer, you stack them in like they're humping.
There you go.
Around Christmas time, when people put those
so
deer
you
in
don't
their
you don't
yards.
actually go
So
physically
that's
hump reindeer.
That's
just
like
stupid.
not
No.
nasty.
You have to-
Look,
extracurricular activity.
the way he
You make the reindeer hump each other.
the way he portrayed it, it sounds like you're
Okay.
humping a reindeer.
Okay, yeah.
We would tackle inflatable snowmen. If they had the little red bulbs and a string, you'd pick it up
I'm
and whip
talking
it, and you'd pop them all on the fucking
Hundreds
concrete.
of inflatable snowmen.
Yes,
We would.
this
That's
fucker.
so fucking interesting. Let me tell you.
Okay, this fucker had his ID in his pocket and goes and tackles a snowman, and then didn't the people come up with you to the house and was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, it's kind of a coincidence, but we
That was a
found
loss that
this."
day.
When I used to pop
Step on
people's
bulbs.
because we didn't like this bitch. So
Damn.
We would, we
Okay.
would tie a
No,
rope
and
around
I
the
feel
inflatable
so.
Yeah.
I feel so
100 feet of
guilty.
because she was a really good girl.
Yeah, and our neighbor, my neighbor,
That's
who
your
lived
neighbor.
across. Yeah, he's my neighbor. I'll claim that shit. He was my neighbor. I encouraged that shit, and he used to call her Duff.
Oh my gosh.
Dumb, ugly, fat fuck. Okay.
I thought it was friend.
Well, that's what she thought.
I'm gonna use that one.
Oh,
Have you never seen that movie, The Duff? Okay, never mind.
Oh God, that's a whole other story. Oh good God. And so
The Duff? Yeah.
I don't even know
The
where
Duff?
to
Yeah,
start
that's a
on
real
that
thing,
one.
yes.
I don't even know where to start on that one.
So we would just
Listen,
stomp
your,
on
your,
her.
your dad doesn't listen to this shit, does he?
No, but my mom does.
Okay, your mom can know this. She's cool. But is your dad? I don't know how your dad is.
She's also
anymore.
almost 30 years old. I don't think it's gonna matter anymore.
Yeah. Well, yeah. See, but I'm still like trying to compensate for this
Years.
the years of him thinking that I was the piss poor one.
Yeah.
When really,
I can relate to you because all my friends'
The
parents Joey,
fuck?
they thought I was the wild one.
Love
They always
you.
thought, they thought I was the
Love
reason
you,
everybody
but
was drinking
really
and
it's
smoking.
true.
Oh, that's.
But I wasn't.
Yeah.
You know, so we all thought it was
Yeah.
serious. You know.
yeah.
What?
Yeah, the fact that her stepmother would come to my house and say, "Your daughter is no longer allowed around my stepdaughter," and my parents would be like, "Okay." And we'd be together the next day.
Yeah.
You know?
Try that.
Yeah.
See if that works for you.
And oh
Yeah, to
God.
tell kids not to hang out with each other.
Bitch, you're the reason that I lost my ever first soccer game.
hungover.
Okay. No.
Wait, hold on. Was it your
And
first soccer game or
so,
first ever loss?
Hold on. No, that was her first ever loss at a
With-
soccer game.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. Okay.
This fucking team, we were the shit. We've been together for 3 years. We had never lost a game.
Is
We
that
went
wh-
to
is
the
that the
fucking
one-
national thing.
Is that the one when you had your belly button pierced? Or the one
No,
where
that
we
was
took
not
lead?
a
You
different.
still
That
keep
was a
it-
different
you still
thing. We
keep it.
still won that game. Either way,
Oh.
this is like the championship, like fucking thing. And then this bitch.
No, that wasn't me.
That wasn't your fault.
No,
But we were
no.
together.
So my neighbor that I took blame for, he was like one of my best
We
friends.
took
Okay.
lean that
Oh.
night, and
He
I
got-
forgot
well,
that we had a fucking game.
He got in a really bad dirt bike accident where his dirt bike came out from behind him and hit him in the back.
Sucks to
It
suck,
was a
yeah.
250.
Like we
Right?
thought that he was like
And
paralyzed.
well, no, his spleen ruptured.
God,
And
oh.
it was
yeah.
very bad. He
Ooh.
was hospitalized in ICU for a very long time.
Either way,
And
he had fucking
he
lean.
got out, and we were like, "Oh fuck yeah, it's party time! He's out!" Like he had lean, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna
So
give
I
this
forgot
shit
that
to
I had
all
a game
my
that
friends."
So
we,
I went
we all
and
took
hung out with
lean.
Anne,
Yeah,
and we took a shot of lean for our first very time, and that's whenever like the walkie-talkie like sprint.
Next
You're like,
time.
Who's
like
mobile,
next
man?
hill, next hill, yeah.
So my dad was like, "Hey, don't forget you have your final. What is it? Like your final like."
It was a final soccer
Did you
game,
talk
yeah.
to- did you talk
And
to
we
talk
were
to the
like-
police
And
now?
I was like,
Oh.
"Oh
Fuck.
fuck!" It was like, "Roger that, motherfucker."
I'm breaking the game up.
On my
Literally.
way.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
was like-
you should drink a little bit more before you got there.
Cool. So I was like, "Shit."
So,
Dude. we
well,
both look at each other
there's-
and we're like,
Here,
gotta go.
here it goes. Here goes nothing. And so,
and I'm such a fucking badass fucking soccer player that we're like, we got this shit, right? I've never lost a game ever in my entire life.
What?
You still keep in touch with
That's-
some of the girls
it's
on the
impossible.
team?
I do,
That's cool.
actually.
It's impossible. How did you not lose an entire game in your entire life?
did you ever watch this girl play soccer?
No.
Soccer.
But
Okay.
statistically
Then-
You can
speaking,
dominate
No,
soccer.
they did.
Don't even.
statistically speaking,
Don't even.
I hadn't.
you,
This
lost-
bitch.
soccer-
you
this
haven't
bitch-
lost a game,
I
right?
pierced.
I hadn't.
I
Really?
pierced her belly button on my own, and she's out there on the field taking balls to the stomach.
Just blood through the
Alright.
I was like, oh my fucking god!
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. She was in pain, but she's out. She's still out there, and she's beast mode.
Yeah.
Nice.
She was tough as
Either
shit.
way, so this bitch is like, hope you don't fucking lose. I was like,
Wow.
I'm not gonna lose.
Oh.
Yeah, I did say that.
Like
shit.
say, they
Plus-
kind of know him.
And I'm
Yeah,
high
yeah.
as a fucking kite.
Bad
I
juju.
was like, I'm not gonna fucking. No, was it
And
this game?
we,
No,
yes,
it wasn't this
yes,
game.
it was. Yes, it was because we were in the back seat of your stepmom's
And I was
car,
sweating.
and you were
And
like
I'm talking.
You were like, Drew, do you have a problem? And I was like,
No, I was like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah. Are you okay?
Are you okay? Her parents knew nothing.
How old were y'all?
14.
Yeah.
Oh my god, 14 taking a lean?
Mm,
Like a bunch of little badasses.
That's
Keep
what I'm
in
saying.
mind,
We
that I
were.
have
You hanging out with Little
endometriosis,
Wayne?
so I haven't taken hydrocodone
No,
for
my
like
neighbor.
2 years.
What's that?
My neighbor. This girl got me doing everything wrong I've ever done in my whole life.
That's alright, get out of
Okay,
the
but
system.
listen, I had
Learn slowly.
endometriosis,
Learn
so
slowly.
I
You gotta
had
build a tolerance young.
no,
Yeah.
I had
Yeah, that's when I
endometriosis, so
started
I haven't
smoking.
taken
That's when
hydrocodone
I
for like
started
2
drinking.
years at this point, and
Yeah.
I think I got you on hydrocodone.
Oh,
I was like,
shit.
oh, you have period cramps? This is what I have.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I have for my
Why
period
on earth would
cramps.
it-
Yeah, but back then it was different because hydrocodones were everywhere back then.
Well, yeah, it hasn't hit the mainstream how
I'm
they
12.
Were, how much they were passing it out.
Yeah.
That was
Okay,
years down the road.
Because
By the way,
But
I remember going to
she's
school and having
13
people
years
It
old.
was easier to get the weed.
She's 13. She's 13 years old. She's barely, just now a teenager. And she's feeding me, who's a year older
Yeah,
than
but
her.
Let's just go
but
drugs.
but back then, did you know what those were?
no.
Yeah,
and-
exactly.
and
It was
I would
it was
give it
different.
away.
You had
Yeah.
no idea how dangerous that stuff
Yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah.
No,
And
I
it is
would give it
dangerous.
away.
Because I've seen people who have emptied bank account and started giving things
Yeah.
Oh, no,
in order to
yeah.
get them. And
No,
at that point,
I would
you have
like,
a problem.
I would give them
you know what I
away.
mean?
Like, I didn't know what they
Yeah,
were.
you didn't
Yeah.
know what they were.
Yeah.
It just made you feel good. Like it was like, and I remember
It
taking
made
shit
it-
from my
maybe-
elbow
yeah.
that Dad would give me, and I'm like, oh, I feel good.
It's like Joey's
Yeah.
neighbor. He got a real bad burn at work. The doctor prescribed him painkillers.
Either way,
And you got
so
hooked
my
on-
first
Yeah.
soccer game
Oh,
that
you
this bitch went
You
to.
just interrupted Frank.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So we're in the middle of like a fucking tournament. All these things
Where
that
at?
I forgot about.
Where at?
Apparently,
Don't ask me. We were fucked up.
we lost our first game, and I was fucking pissed. First of all, I was out there. I was already sweating.
I bet you were sweating before you got out of the car. It was on your cleats.
No.
Fucking.
No.
Oh, I had that.
Because I was
taste with
that
little
like confident, you know what I mean? Like I was like out there and I was like, and then I was like starting to feel good. I was like just sweating.
It usually starts in my pits, you know, and then it gets uncontrollably.
And I was like
Yeah.
kicking like my goals and I was like warming up and I was like, yeah. And then like something like happened and then it went through my legs and I was like, what the fuck?
That doesn't happen.
That never happened. That never fucking
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
And then I look at her and I was like, oh my god, I can't feel my face. And I go like this and I was like, they never take me out of the game, so I can't even say like I'm dehydrated.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
There's a
And I'm,
certain,
like, I'm
there's a
literally
certain,
like petting my
bad
face
feeling.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
There's a certain
And
teeter.
so like I'm trying to like jump up and down. I'm like,
I got this.
Yeah.
I was like, everything feels good.
This sounds bad, but there's, and a lot of people can contest this, but there's a certain point like where if you're gonna take drugs and play sports,
You gotta
there's a
get good at it.
teeter. Yeah, there's a
You gotta get
teeter
good at it.
point. It's like,
Like CC Sabathia drinking.
yeah, exactly. Like
No, but
that might
like,
loosen you up, but
everything felt good. I'm talking like.
yes,
I was like
but-
trying to like rub my legs like to get them working, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like if I ever took a pictures cocktail in quotations, it was a half a hydrocodone and then half an anti-inflammatory. So I never felt high, but I felt strong. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it was a different kind of. Like my
Well,
dad
I
gave me
mean,
that
yeah.
before I went to
my dad
pitch
gave
in
me
front of
like
somebody one time.
the chocolate like with my hydrocodone
Yeah.
like kind of thing.
Yeah. Because then I could throw fucking hard and not feel anything,
Yeah,
which was dangerous.
but like I didn't
Yeah.
know what
Dangerous for
lean
your mom.
was.
I would feel it in my fingertips.
Yeah,
But I didn't know
Yeah.
what lean was, so I took a whole fucking shot of this, and I was like all of 100 fucking pounds.
Yeah. And you're sweating. And,
But I was just like I probably hadn't
probably,
eaten all
as I say,
day,
you probably haven't eaten
and I was like,
and didn't
oh,
sleep good. I bet.
this is
Yeah.
amazing. I was like feeling my legs. I was like,
I've got
Oh.
the same
that
thing
happened.
drinking during
That
before
happened with
baseball
me.
game.
Matt Bowe had that Camaro, that 454 Camaro.
Yeah, the blue one.
Yeah.
but my coach
So,
who had been my
he-
coach for like 13 years was like, the fuck fuck is wrong with you?
If I was a girl, I'd say, I'm on my
What the
period.
fuck is wrong with you? I was like, oh, I'm okay.
Yeah, what'd I tell you guys? That one was kind of